Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful and most overlooked strategies in an anti-social marketing system: long-form content, specifically podcasts, blogs, and YouTube. Now, if you've been wondering whether people still read, listen, or watch longer content, the answer is a big, fat, confident yes. And these platforms, they build trust in ways short-form content never could. So let's break that down today. Long-form content equals long-term trust. Short-form content like Reels or TikToks builds hype, curiosity, quick attention, but long-form content builds trust, credibility, emotional connection, loyalty, depth, all these things. When someone listens to your podcast, reads your blog, or watches your YouTube video, they're giving you something incredibly valuable: their time, their attention, their focus. This creates relationship, even without social media. It's a way to get found out there in the world. Now let's talk about the 3 long-form platforms that work beautifully in an anti-social strategy and the why behind them. Number 1, podcasts. This is your intimate connection builder. Podcasting is one of the easiest and most natural ways to build deep trust, and it is also my favorite. Why? Because when someone listens to your voice, they feel like they know you. The relationship accelerates. They hear your tone, the warmth, the heart. They stay longer, often 20 to 40 minutes. Podcast listeners are often your warmest, most aligned leads. And you don't need to be camera ready. You don't need makeup or graphics to make it a great show. You just need your message. And what I love about it is that it doesn't have to be perfect. People are actually listening for the raw, the authentic, the personality that comes out in a podcast episode that might not come out as much in a recorded video. And they can take you on the go. A lot of times, those that are listening are doing it while they're cooking dinner, while they're driving here and there, during their workouts. You can bring podcasts on the go. I love that so much. Number 2 are blogs. This is your evergreen authority builder. Blogs are still one of the strongest evergreen strategies online, even with AI. Now, we have to work a little bit harder to get found in Google search, but they are there and evergreen, and we can do a lot of things with them. Blogs can rank on Google for years, drive organic traffic, support Pinterest plus SEO, allow people to find you while you're offline, build your authority through teaching. A blog post can work for you for years with zero ongoing effort, and it doesn't have to be complicated. Short and simple wins. Now, one of the important things to think about with a blog post is to create it in an evergreen way, to create it as pillar content, something that will last for years, that maybe you update some of the contents, but it's going to be something that lasts. And number 3, YouTube. It's your search plus visibility powerhouse. Now, this could be controversial because some people might call this social media, but I call it long-form content because it's evergreen and out there as you put it out. Yes, you can connect on there. Yes, you can comment and like and subscribe and things like that, but the content itself is not here today, gone tomorrow, like it is on social media. I would say if you like video, YouTube is one of the best anti-social platforms out there because it's a search engine. It stores your content like a library. It builds trust like a podcast plus teaching like a blog. It works even when you're not active. People go to YouTube with intention. They're searching for help, answers, and solutions. And your videos don't need to be fancy. Some of the highest converting videos online are simple tutorials, screen shares, talking head videos, straight to camera teaching, and learn with me style. The key, you need to be clear, you need to be helpful, and you need to be you. Now let's talk about why long-form content fits so beautifully with faith. Jesus taught through stories, through conversations, through long explanations, through depth. He didn't rush. He didn't give 7-second sermons. He disciplined slowly and deeply. Long-form content lets you show up with that same level of depth and intention. It creates space to teach, to encourage, to guide, to share testimony, to unpack truth, to serve deeply. It's not about entertainment. Now, it can be, if that's what your business is, but it's about transformation. Now, you might be saying something like, but Gabe, long-form content takes more time. It does take time. But here's the real question. Does short-form content also take time? Yes, and it burns out faster. Long form content lasts longer, builds deeper trust, converts better, compounds over time. It can be repurposed endlessly. It's not fast content, but it's nourishing content. It's not a microwave, it's a crock pot, right? And here's the thing, you don't need to become a blogger, a podcaster, or a YouTuber. This is important, so stay with me here. Let me say it clearly. You do not have to consistently publish week after week to be successful. You don't have to become a full-time blogger, publish a weekly podcast, upload a video every Tuesday, follow a rigid content calendar. That's hustle culture disguised as consistency. Here's a secret most marketers won't tell you. A handful of strong pillar pieces can build momentum for months, even years. So for example, 5 to 10 podcast episodes, like this podcast funnel we're doing, 5 evergreen blog posts, 5 high-value YouTube videos. If these are well-crafted and optimized, you can repurpose them into emails, social snippets if you choose to use social, collaborations, lead magnets, new offers, nurture content. And what I like most about the pillar content is if you can answer an FAQ from your audience, something that you can send to them when they're asking. Quality beats quantity every single time. You can build an entire anti-social marketing engine off a small library of content. It's about depth, not production. Let that sink in. Let that free you. So your action step for today. If you don't already have one, choose one long-form platform for this season. Is it a podcast, a blog, or a YouTube? Then write down 3 simple topics you could create, even as pillar content. Think about it as pillar content. 1 platform, 3 topics, low pressure, high impact. That will go a long way. Now, before we wrap up, if you're loving this series and want to build a full anti-social marketing system with long-form content, email funnels, and evergreen strategies that fit your life, then come join me inside your anti-social advantage. Inside, you'll learn how to build pillar content, repurpose it for months, create evergreen systems, collaborate with aligned creators, simplify your message, grow without the grind. Your marketing can be peaceful, it can be fruitful, and it can honor your faith and your season. You can join us at redhotmindset.com/arise, and I will leave a link in the show notes as well. That's redhotmindset.com/arise. Depth builds trust, pillar content multiplies, and you don't need to be a content creator to make an impact. And in all things I pray, friend, you just run your race. I believe in you.